Okay, it's Friday, and that means another alt bi-weekly auction update recap. Here's the structure. We're going to look at every card that sold for more than $10,000 last night, Thursday night on October 24th on the alt bi-weekly liquid auction. There are 8 cards that sold for more than $10,000. Then we're going to look at 5 cards that caught my eye. 5 random basketball cards that caught my eye. We'll look at those cards in detail. We'll talk through them. We'll look at some of the pricing data on those 5 cards. And then, of course, the moment you've all been waiting for, we'll flip over to 5 Michael Jordan cards that sold last night on the alt bi-weekly liquid auction that ended Thursday, October 24th. Hopefully you guys enjoy the video. It's a Friday. There's a Fanatics Premier recap out there. There's this alt weekly, bi-weekly auction recap. And then tonight you're going to get the first voting results from the Back to Basics project on the Cajun Cardboard YouTube channel, where the hobby is voting to determine the greatest Michael Jordan base card of the 90s. But today, right now, we're talking about the alt bi-weekly liquid auction. Check it out. You're going to enjoy some of these auction results. All right, folks, here we go. As you saw in the intro, Alt's a great place to buy and sell sports cards. If you're thinking of buying some of the cards like the ones we're going to look at today, please do me a favor. Use the Alt link that is in this YouTube description so the folks at Alt at least know that I am doing my job. You can simply copy and paste it out of my YouTube description into your web browser, and it's an affiliate link. That way they know that you're there because I told you to go there. It is what it is. Also, the number of views, the number of likes, all that stuff helps. So if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and I truly appreciate the support. All right, here we go. Let's not waste any more time. Let's first start with the big boys, right? Let's start at the top, work our way down. Alt's working through adding filters so we can sort last night's bi-weekly auction results by highest price and kind of work our way through like we do on some other auction houses. But we're not quite there yet. We're really close. I suspect that by next week it will be to the point where we can use that filter and sort by date and by price. Right now it's one or the other. So we've got last night's results sorted by date last night, but $10,000 or more. And so we'll start with this 2003 Exquisite Collection Patch Auto Kobe. This is serial numbered to 100. It's a BGS 9 with a 10 for the autograph. That card did $18,976 last night. And after coming off of a amazing first game performance where the Oklahoma City Thunder, this upstart Oklahoma City Thunder team that won the West last year, smashed the Nuggets on the Nuggets home court on their home opener last night. Chet Holmgren made Jokic his biatch, $11,640 for this Shai Gilgeous-Alexander Cracked Ice Contenders ticket auto, serial numbered to only 20. This is a BGS 9.5 Min Gem with a 10 autograph, $11,640 for that one. Speaking of those Oklahoma City Thunder and another young phenom, up-and-coming superstar, the good Jalen Williams. This is his 2022 Flawless Vertical autograph Emerald. It is serial numbered to only 5. What a patch that is right there. That is a raw copy of that card. And when I say raw, it's encased in that original Flawless with the seal on there. So off the PSA or BGS, that one goes. I would suspect. Oh my goodness. What about this? The 2003. We see these Upper Deck SPX patch autographs all the time. They're serial number to 750. It's not the rarest card in the world, but when you put a BGS 10 label on it and put a 10 for the autograph, guys, on all, we can click in, we can look, we can see what the pop is. You take a 750 serial numbered card and you make it a pop 15 when you put a BGS 10 label on there. So there you go. There's your pop report for BGS down there. There's only 15 of those bad boys out there. That's how you make a card special, and that is why last night that card sold for $16,265. Let's stick with the LeBrons. Let's stick with the rookie year. Let's stick with the autographs. Let's stick with the serial number. Let's stick with the gem mints. This is a serial number to 250 Ultimate Collection BGS 9.5 10 for the autograph. This did a massive number, 23,599 last night for that LeBron card. That is about in line. Of course, we had a monster one right here that sold for 30. on a best offer. But if we're looking for auctions, the two before that were on Golden for about this same number, 25.4, 24 on the nose, so 23,599 for that card right there. Again, this is serial number to 250, but there's 150 of them in BGS 9.5. So that is sort of the go-to grade for that particular autograph card right there. We got a Victor Wembanyama Premier Level Black Snakeskin Pulsar 1 of 1. This is serial number to 1. First off the line. This BGS 10 to $25,000 in his Spurs jersey. We got a weird-looking 2018 Opulence Golden Rookie Quad. I can only imagine this is going to be one of the biggest freaking slabs you've ever seen. 2018 Opulence Golden Rookie Quad memorabilia. This is Colin Sexton. Okay. Grayson Allen, yeah, you know, coming off the bench for the Suns. SGA Phenom. MVP favorite, believe it or not, along with Luka Doncic, and then Trae Young, who is looking to have a scorched earth bounce back revenge year for the Atlanta Hawks and off to a good start. 11,102 for that oddball quad booklet looking thing right there. 2019, ever heard of this card? This is the Zion Williamson True RPA. This card made a name for itself in the year 2020, 2021. Of course, Zion's rookie year was 2019. This is a good-looking patch, good-looking auto. PSA 9, 10 for the auto. This card does $21,887 right there. This is a card that tells a very sad story. And look, you don't have to go back very far. This card in a PSA 9 has sold 3 times on a public platform. Golden, and alt last night. This card is on a nasty downward spiral and, of course, sold for near 6 figures. In a PSA 9 slab, it sold for near 6 figures in 2022. But as we know, Natalia even knows, Zion did not play in the Pels home opener. I went down there with my son to watch Zion and the guys take on this band of misfit toys that is the Chicago Bulls. And of course, the Pelicans smashed them without Zion, who was sick, not feeling well, didn't get on the court. Too bad. Home opener, freaking take an injection, do whatever you got to do. How do you miss a home opener when you're the star of the show? I don't understand it. Let's talk about 5 cards that caught my eye. We're going to start here. This 2023 Victor Wembanyama Red Prism. The more I look at Fanatics, the Topps Chrome, the more I like the Prism because it's got the freaking Spurs logo and the jersey and all that. And so, the fact that unlicensed exists is making me like this overprinted licensed stuff. This is really ridiculous, but this card is a Pop 120. The Reds are serial number to 299. The card obviously grades really, really well. You are highly, highly likely, if you grade the card, to get a PSA 10 result, at least based on the empirical data that I'm showing on your screen right now, where 120 PSA 10s exist already. That's almost half already that have been graded PSA 10, and far more than half of those that are graded. This card sold for $2,470 and $2,460. Did it sell twice last night, perhaps on alt? I'm not sure. I didn't go through everything. But $2,800 before that, $2,880 before that. Those were on eBay and Fanatics. Cards hit over $3,000. And so, like a lot of the Victor Wembanyama cards, we're seeing the card kind of come down, find a saturation point, and then we'll see where the bottom is, and then we'll start to grow organically. Right now, it's still just really new. It's still too new. We're still figuring out what Victor Wembanyama's worth. Here's the evidence. Here's all the evidence you need. Natalia is up 0.69. Come on, you got to be kidding. 6.69. Natalia is up 0.69% right here with her basketball and her Gucci watch and her diamond ring. And Victor Wembanyama cards are down 16.09% according to alt pricing data over the last 90 days. So is this a slight on Victor Wembanyama, the player? No. Is this a slight on, Victor Wembanyama's prospects as a future NBA pro and a transcendent all-time great? No. It's a factor of the fact that they've printed the hell out of it to where the guy running the printer's got blisters on his finger. So, Victor Wembanyama cards, we're figuring out what the heck's going on with those. Next card that caught my eye, this bad boy right here, Anthony Edwards. Rocky game 1, got smashed. Game 2, they went nuts. He went nuts. Anthony Edwards had a good game. Silver, sensational signatures, PSA 10 right here. Let's check it out. It is a Pop 36 card, really good looking card right there. He actually has a clean autograph there, although that's a lot of space between Anthony, if that is Anthony, and Edwards. The card sold for $14.52, $1,600 before that, $19.76 before that, $16.33 before that. The card was under $1,000 on Card Hobby in June, $12.60, $11.50, $1,600, $9.60. So this one's been all over the place. Interesting card right there. I like it. No grade for the autograph. The card's a 10. The one with the autograph 10 graded went for $19.76. The one before that $16.33. So if the autograph looks like a 10, it looks like you should probably grade it because that's what the hobby is respecting. Next, we got another sensational signatures autograph. We went to Anthony Edwards. Let's go to the guy that Anthony Edwards is trying to catch up to as far as being one of the most collectible hobby prospects in all of the sport of basketball card collecting, and it's Luka Doncic. And this is a much higher pop, and it's not the silver. This is just the base. And again, he's got a rookie signatures card, which is sort of his true rookie Prism auto. This is his sensational signatures. Pop 147. The card in PSA 10 sold for $13.80, down from $16.20, down from $16.91, way down from $22.50. I think people are just saying sticker auto, Prism base, 147 pop, too much, too much, too much. Also, Luka Doncic cards are on a downward trend. What does Alt say about that? Down 3.2% over the last 90 days, so we'll keep an eye on that. Next, we've got a Cherry Blossom. Yes, you heard me. Cherry Blossom, not the Gin Blossoms. If you're old like me and you love music from the 90s, not the Gin Blossoms. You're talking about Cherry Blossom Choice. And these were serial numbered, I think, to like 20, right? This is the PSA 9. Yeah, serial number to 20. There's 7 PSA 9s. There's 5 PSA 10s. This card is also, just like every other Victor Wembanyama card we look at, especially the Prisms and the PSA 10s and 9s, coming down 15, 9, 11, 10, 8, 7. So the lowest of the last 5 sales, the lowest sale ever for a PSA 9. This won't be the lowest for long because even though obviously all of us are seeking this highly sought after Cherry Blossom parallel, it is Cherry Blossom Choice. It is the choice of the hobby. There's no question that Cherry Blossom is the future of the hobby. And of course, I am being very sarcastic in saying that. Hopefully you can pick up on that. 8,700 will not be the low for very long because I suspect the next PSA 9 will sell for even lower. Can we look at a PSA 10? Yeah, we can. 60,000. Thank God that went unpaid on eBay. That would have been a preposterous disaster for the buyer. Sorry to the seller because that would have been a home run. But 24.9 got paid on Fanatics on June of 2024. I bet it wouldn't catch 24.9 if a Cherry Blossom PSA 10 sold today. That is for sure. Next card that caught my eye. I love this card. God, that's a really, really good looking, unique color match. We know there's the True Blue serial number to 299. We know there's the Blue Ice if you squint hard enough, which is a color match. But man, tell me this Blue Shimmer BGS 9.5 mixed gem SGA doesn't really pop. That's a pop 2, people. None higher in BGS. Only one in PSA 10 out there. So you're looking at the second or third best copy of this Blue Shimmer card in the world. And did I mention the Blue Shimmer from 2018 Prism is a pop 7. I mean, I'm sorry, is a serial number to 7. So this card is only sold 3 times ever. Look at the prices, guys. Look at the prices. Wouldn't it have been nice to be an SGA super collector investor? Why did I choose Anthony Simons? Why didn't I just go ahead and pay the price and just invest in SGA? 414, 700. 7,297. Even in Louisiana, that's 10x. I know it, it's 10x. I don't have to consult the Oracle. That is a huge sale on a very rare card. Again, it's serial number 7. It's 1 out of 7, so math nerds all over the world are going crazy. That is an interesting card right there. But let's talk about what everybody came to see, and that's the Jordan cards that sold last night on the Alt bi-weekly liquid auction that ended on Thursday. Remember, these bi-weekly auctions, 14 days from Thursday, skip a Thursday to Thursday. So you always got 14 days to get your bids in. There's auctions that are up right now. We're going to look at some of the cards that are available in next week's auction. That's why we call these videos the review preview. We're going to review the cards that sold. We're going to preview some of the cards in the upcoming auction very quickly at the end of this. Let's look at our 5 Jordan cards. The 96 Skybox Premium Jordan. This is the Rubies. It's only been graded a few times. Look at this card. Less than 100 times graded. Pop 17 in PSA 8. This was a huge sale last night. This was a very, very good sale last night. $2,082 for the 96 Skybox Premium Rubies number 16. I don't think that's an all-time record. It's not. Twice it sold for more back in 2021. But listen, since 2021, that's 4 years ago, This is the highest sale, 2,082. So I can't ring the bell, but I can get pretty excited about that. That's a great result for the Skybox Premium Rubies PSA 8. No doubt a really good sale there for the seller. So congrats. I like it as a pickup for the buyer. That's a big time pop tier 2 card, tier 3 card on the Cajun Cardboard hierarchy. Maybe tier 2 card. I probably should know that since I created it. 97 Metal Universe Championship Galaxy in a BGS 9. Why a BGS 9? Because it's a color match. That's why. So I like this card. It caught my eye. It's from one of the best sets ever, the Metal Universe. You know, there's the Metal Universe 97, Metal Universe Championship 97, then 98 Metal Universe. That's it. Those are your choices, right? That gave rise to 4 of the original playing years PMGs. It also gave rise to these Championship Galaxies. This card is a pop 36 in a BGS 9, and last night's sale was glorious. 2125, 2263, 2240, 2431. And one thing that we like about alt that I always try to mention is that they give you the status of the transaction. If it's been paid, they tell you. If it did not get paid, they tell you. If the payment is pending, they tell you. And so that's something that I really do like about alt and what they do. That is obviously a really good Jordan card and a really good sale for a BGS 9 copy of that Championship Galaxy. What about one of Jordan's 12? Yeah, that's right. He only has 12 atomic refractors. This is the 97 Bowman's Best, number 96. I don't see any greening, and greening is often an issue on these cards. This is an old PSA label, but the card is clean as a whistle. This is a PSA 10, which makes it a pop 26. When you get a pop 26 PSA 10 atomic refractor that features the great Michael Jeffrey Jordan on the front, you tend to get big numbers. 7,000 is a huge number for this card. Here's the deal. Let's go back to 2021. That was the bubble, right? Well, maybe not. Let's see. The card in 2021 sold for $5,000, $5,200, $4,900, $4,700, up to $5,555. That was a huge jump. Down to $3,919. Great pickup there. All the way up to $5,000, $5,000, and it would never look back. $5,000 became a speed bump. $5,500, $6,200, $6,300, $7,200, and last night $7,000. So second highest sale in history for this card. Damn it, I can't ring the bell, but that is a really big sale last night. Congrats to the seller on alt. The PSA old label might have been the reason it didn't quite break the all-time record, but damn it, it's right there in the 95th percentile of the all-time record. So great sale right there for the Bowman's Best Atomic Refractor number 96. Congrats. What about the 96 Metal Netrageous, a card that's very tough to take a picture of? Alt knocked this one out of the park. I take a picture of mine, it looks like crap. People are like, why do you want that card? It's ugly. The card's not ugly in hand, trust me. It's not even, this is not even a perfect picture. The card is much brighter green than this, but for whatever reason, when you photograph the damn card, it comes in real dark green like this and sort of boring. PSA 9's a pop 58. There's only 10 PSA 10s. There's only 25 PGS 9.5s. That means there's 43 gems worldwide. So what's the next best thing you can do? PSA 9. That means you're going to get a big number. Great sale for this card last night. $31.58 is a massive jump over a month and a half ago when it sold on Fanatics for $21.60. The new label helps. This might be, oh, we had a $3,900 sale back here, and then we had a $3,200 sale. So not the all-time record, but damn, it was a good sale. This is the highest sale of this card going all the way back to January. So highest sale of this card in, 9 months, 10 months, something like that. So really good result there for the PSA 9. Now, you want to know the difference in the Jordan world between a PSA 9 and a PSA 10? Boom, there's your difference. 14,400, and it was an all-time record for that card, and it wasn't even close. And remember, that's a pop 18 in a PSA 10. More Jordan, we've got it right here. It's the 1996 Flair Showcase Hot Shots BGS 8.5. This is a card where, you know, believe it or not, I know it looks like it would not, but this card grades really well. Look at the intricacy of the die cuts and the cuts and this and that, and it's a lot of fakes of this card out there as well. It's a pop 21 in BGS 8.5, but there's like 200 something higher. Look at how many 9.5s are out there. The BGS was the grading company of choice for this card. 119 gem copies in BGS 9.5. The BGS 8.5 last night did 36.61, which was right on the number. The last two sales, in fact, the only two sales that are showing for this card were Fanatics, eBay, and alt in that order. 37.20, 36.50, 36.61. So this is no surprise here. I just wanted to show you guys it is such a glorious and a gorgeous card. Jordan looks to be up 3.56%. So he's outpacing the anorexic Natalia over the last 90 days. So that's it for our cards. What about the cards that are coming up? I want to look at some of the cards that are coming up in next week's auction, and I've got it sorted here, and we've got it sorted by value. And are these, let's go here, let's kill this, let's go there, let's go, okay, make sure I got this right. Bids, these are all, yes, so these are all ending. This is the preview portion, right? We call these the alt review previews. Why? We just reviewed what happened last night. Now we're previewing what might happen next Thursday. These are all cards that are ending in 6 days and 11 hours. Alt tells you how many people are watching the cards. We got a nice BGS 9.5 Min Gem. You guys know I got to get back into that damn card. I sold my PSA 10. I got to get back in at some point. Maybe that's the one. Maybe I pick it up off on the alt. I don't know. Let me know if you're not going to bid against me, and I may try, right? I may try to sneak in and get under the radar. We've got a 2003 first-year exquisite patch auto Jordan. These were serial numbered to only 100. That's an awesome patch right there. It's a BGS 8.5. That card's at 15,688. We just saw this, did we not? A 2020 Contenders ball in both hands variation. Balls in both hands. Ball in both hands variation. Anthony Edwards, serial number to 25. That's a 1010. That card's already at 13,873 with 15 bids. Real easy to bid on alt. Panini Select Premier Level Black Disco Victor Wembanyama 1 of 1. So we saw there's a black snakeskin Pulsar 1 of 1. There's a black Disco 1 of 1. Apparently that card's at $5 grand and counting. More SGA. I'm telling y'all, this dude is going to push. They're going to win the West. He's going to push for the MVP. I think he might win it. I even sprinkled a few bucks on FanDuel, and I'm not really a sports gambler. Then we got a Jordan patch auto here from 2006 Ultimate Collection autograph patch. By the way, that is a rookie SGA. That's the Ruby Parallel, which is a color match if you match it with his Clippers shoes. That is serial number 15 out of 15. That's a really big SGA card. That's going to do a really big number. We'll be looking at that card undoubtedly in next week's alt review preview. Moving along, we got a gold Paolo Banchero. A lot of people think Paolo Banchero takes that next step, becomes an all-star, pushes for all NBA type stuff. You got two huge Paolo Banchero gold options right here next to each other. His Kaboom Gold from Crown Royale, serial numbered to 10, 6 out of 10. That's a PSA 10 copy right there. And then right next to it, you got his True Flat Gold Prism. This is the serial number 10 True Gold, not Monopoly, not Gold Shimmer, not Gold Choice, not Gold Disco, not Gold Cherry Blossom. This is his actual gold, serial number 10. It's a PSA 9, also at $16,000. It's also got a matching color match gold NBA sticker on it as well from Mike Baker Authentication. How about a LeBron Rookie Exquisite Collection Patch Auto, serial number 9 out of 100. That is a BGS 7 copy, but the 10 is what the people care about because that autograph's got to be pristine. Down here, we got a Kobe and Jordan dual autograph. I've never seen this card. It's from 2008 Upper Deck MVP. Wow, does that card hit? I love that bright green on there. I know I'm a weirdo with that. Most people don't like the color bright green, but that really makes the card pop. That's a big-time card right there. It also is autographed by the great Big Dick McWilliam on the back. That's a dual auto. It is a Pop 1 in a PSA 8, 2 higher, 3 higher graded by PSA. Huge card right there. Jordan and Kobe together on the same card, autographed, and I just screwed something up. Yep, I screwed something up. Did I screw something up? Yep, I did. And that's it. That does it for our preview. Just to give you an idea of some of the cards that are out there, I want you to remember, just remember, Thursdays are for alt. Alt auctions begin on Thursday, so go check out the new stuff that's coming out. You've got 14 days to get your bid in. Remember that alt ends on Thursday nights. Every Thursday night, alt ends. And so you're going to get these alt weekly review previews the very next morning. These auctions are bi-weekly, 14 days at a time. It's real easy to get registered and set up with alt. Go open your account right now. If you got any questions, you can message me. I'll put you in touch with the powers that be. But they got a great customer service access on the website. Go check it out. Another thing that alt does is you can save searches on alt. And I'm going to do a whole video on this coming up soon. This is a really interesting feature that alt has. You can save searches on alt just like you do on eBay, but you can do it on alt and it will tell you when your search criteria are met on alt, Fanatics, Golden, Mile High, Leland's, eBay, blah, 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 everywhere. So if you go create your saved searches in the alt platform, it will tell you when any cards that match those criteria pop up anywhere else. It's an incredible, unique feature that Alt provides that I think you guys really do need to look into. Just another reason to keep track on Alt and add it into your rotation with the other auction houses and the other weekly auctions that are ending, and of course eBay as well. So great place to buy and sell cards. Let me know if you guys have any questions. What did you think about all these cards? What about those Jordan sales? Pretty good sales on Alt as well. Jordan's doing some things in the market right now. Wembanyama, we're still trying to figure out. Kobe cards, Jordan cards, LeBron cards, a lot going on in the hobby right now. Thank you guys for watching as always. Keep collecting, stay positive in the hobby, and peace.